Aloha shavers, what's up? How's it going? Today I'm going to be shaving with the Tatara Muramasa on setting 2, and I am happy to report that they have actually made an adjustable razor where the setting 2 is useful and good. I've been using this past few days and just shocked how good of shaves I've been getting out of a setting 2 on an adjustable. Typically settings that low end up not really ever being useful or used. It's almost like they're there, like, just in case a beginner needs a comfortable place to start. But I'm happy to report this is totally a useful setting. The specs on this setting, 0.7 blade gap and negative 0.07 blade exposure. So it's just behind neutral, barely. And I do feel the blade, probably thanks to the slightly generous blade gap. 0.7 is still pretty big. Like the carbon is 0.68, so it still has a bigger blade gap than the regular carbon. Totally different style razor though. And I think maybe it's that bigger gap that allows you to still kind of find the angle rather easily. I don't have a ton of experience shaving with negative blade exposure razors, mostly because I just never could get a good shave out of them. Feather ASD2, Tatara Muramasa, and then like plates 1 and 2 on the Rockwell. Those are all examples of razors I never really got good shaves out of, despite their super conservative blade feel design. And this setting I do find very good and very useful. Whether you're a year and a half into this like I am, or you're brand new, I think you'll find this easy to use. Which further adds to my like of the Tatara Muramasa. I mean, it really is, I would say, 5 razors in one. It's expensive, but you would need 5 very different razors to get the experience, the 5 experiences that are built into this razor. So very impressive. I'm not sure if it's going to cause me to make decisions in my den yet, but it certainly could. The only razor I brought on vacation this weekend, and it looked like I was bringing 1 razor, but really I was bringing 5. That's how dynamic the Muramasa really is, and I really do believe that. For a brush, this is a Strike Gold Shave Executive V1 hand-tied in a Mojo. It's my first Mojo handle. It's absolutely gorgeous. This blue just really pops. I thought it was just a lighting effect that was making it pop so much on camera, but it really does pop that much in real life. My first Mojo handle, I've had my eyes on them for a while, and very happy to finally have one. It's very nice. Came with a really nice leather wrap that I did use to go on vacation this weekend with. Just really nice. This knot had come out of a handle that I bought it with originally, and so I sent it to J.R. Reyes, the GOAT, to marry it with its new handle from Mojo, and he did a wonderful job setting it. He just does it right. And so yeah, I'm shocked that this is a negative blade exposure razor, but I do feel the blade. Like, I know when I have the angle right. There's enough feedback from the blade there. Really comfy. But also really effective. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting a shitty shave out of this. Just because it's a low setting, it's not a throwaway setting. It really is dynamic in design and execution. get ready for Against the Grain. For soap, I'm still working on killing this Gentleman's Nod Earnest, Mango, Citrus, and Tobacco. I redistributed the bottom of the tub so that it's kind of more in the center. So I should be finishing this up this week. I'm really enjoying using this scent. Great spring, summer scent. Can't imagine anyone not liking this scent. This is a really soft, really comfortable 26mm hand-tied knot. These knots from Frank Misa over at Straight Gold Shave are not to be slept on. They're excellent, readily available knotting service. And he is up to V2 now. I have a few of those coming soon. I'm excited to check that hair out. This hair on the V1 is incredibly luxurious and soft. Splays really nice, paints really nice. Kind of do a mixture of both. And he says the V2 is even nicer, so I can't imagine that being even nicer. It's gonna be awesome. All right, let's go. Pass 3. Muramasa on setting 2. You could definitely practice buffing with this setting, I can tell. You can also long stroke it. It doesn't require buffing, kind of like the carve felt like it required. Real comfortable grip on the blade. Blade isn't moving around, not flexing. If maybe you're the type of shaver that kind of just does with and across the grain and kind of avoids against the grain, I think this is a setting that could change that for you. It could give you a comfortable against the grain experience. Because you could really buff your heart out in this setting and really not really irritate the skin. It's not overly efficient, it's not sneaky efficient. Just feels like a good honest shave in proportion to its measurements. I mean, wow. I mean, that is just so comfortable and nice. I mean, it's really just a nice setting. Setting 2. I'm shocked. As someone that used to be like, ooh, I need blade feel. This is really a nice razor. And it's insane that with the twist of a knob, I can turn this kind of Rockwell 3 plate setting into a carbon just by turning a knob. It's crazy. It's really quite dope, and I'm really kind of geeking out over this razor. They finally kind of gave me what I asked for in a adjustable. You know, we're not just like setting 1, setting 2, setting 3, and just lowering the jaws of the base plate and thinking that's some big adjustment. It's not. It really doesn't change the experience for me at all. We're going to be using the Gentleman's Nod Earnest Push Shave Balm. The adjustment on this is actually dynamic. It changes the blade exposure, changes the whole feel. It feels like you're using 5 different razors. I still have to shave with setting 1 though, so we'll see. Maybe I'm hyping it up too much, but I can say settings 2 through 5. Absolutely awesome. Love this push shave balm from Gentleman's Nod, Ernest. Feels great with the menthol, synthetic menthol. Hope you all have a great rest of your Mother's Day. I'll see y'all later. Aloha, bye.